So funny enough, I just got done making a video about the iPhone 11 and how I thought it was a little bit of a strange version of software on iOS 17, but I did notice how Apple pretty much made a much better performing, software than its previous generation of iOS 16. Now, stability is still not going to be great. There's still going to be lots and lots of issues, but one thing that I've actually been noticing is that on iOS 17, from I guess a lot of different sources, we are actually seeing that iOS 17 has the potential of being faster on some of these older iPhones than on iOS 16. So this is something that just doesn't make too much sense to me. I mean, it's pretty insane, but there have been a few ways that Apple has actually went through and kind of improved the performance overall on a vast majority of different iPhones. Now, in my personal opinion, first of all, there was some reports stating that the iPhone 14 Pro is apparently faster in general on iOS 17 than on iOS 16. Now, that might be true. There may be some cadence to that. I don't have another 14 Pro to test that against, but the two different iPhones that I was actually able to kind of test against was essentially the iPhone XR and the iPhone 11. I have two exactly the same iPhone X or iPhone 11s, almost the same type of battery health, but they don't have the performance starting or anything like that. And on iOS 16 or 16.6.1, I saw that my iPhone XR was kind of doing a little bit of a better job in the performance on iOS 17, but it was very subtle. It wasn't like a big massive change, and if I wasn't really like side by side, I probably wouldn't have noticed that big of a difference, but there were some small subtle differences that I did notice. Fast forward to the iPhone 11, I did the same exact test, but this was an even bigger difference. Again, pretty much the same battery health. There isn't one that's like way faster than the other one on paper. They have the same exact specifications inside, but I was able to see that the iPhone 11 on iOS 17 was actually performing slightly better sometimes than the iPhone 11 on iOS 16. A majority of the time they were still like neck and neck, side by side to each other, but that's still something insane that you were actually getting a very similar type of performance, at least even faster performance on the latest iPhone or latest iOS version than the older one. So where does this take us right now? Well, personally for me, I think we're still in kind of the same phase. I think we still have to make, lots of changes within iOS 17 and everything like that. But it is actually very interesting to me that we are still getting hopefully better and better performance, and hopefully Apple isn't going through and slowing down our iPhones. I noticed a couple years ago, I think it was the iPhone SE1, there was a massive speed increase from one version of iOS to the other, and it stayed there pretty much to the end of its lifespan. So hopefully Apple ends up doing the same exact thing with these iPhones as well, but I guess we'll see what happens. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. The like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.